Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Khairi Akmal bin Muhammad Isa, KSD 2000C 01022 in Class 2 Syariah Islamia Semester 5. Today I will tell about Prophet Isa and Maryam. Prophet Isa is a prophet and messenger who got the title Ulul Azmi. Who is Ulul Azmi? Ulul Azmi is a title given to the apostle who have a high position in the sight of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala due to their extraordinary perseverance and patience in spreading the religion of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala to their respective people. And the mother of the Prophet Isa AS is called Siti Maryam or Maryam, and her grandfather name is Imran. Even the name of the grandfather of the Prophet Isa AS is mentioned by Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala in the Quran, and even made into a surah which is Surah Ali Imran, and his grandmother name is Hinna. The angel Jibril stated, Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala has purified Maryam and chosen her above all the women of her time. The word of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذ قالت الملائكة يا مريم إن الله اصطفاك وطهرك واصطفاك على نساء العالمين. Word of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala which means, O Maryam, indeed Allah has chosen you and purified you and has chosen you to have glory above the women of the whole world who are your contemporaries. Siti Maryam, who was raised by her father and mother named Imran and Hina, become a very strong woman worshipping Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. It is even said that Siti Maryam has a special room for her to worship Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Among Siti Maryam advantage, Siti Maryam does not need to leave her worship room to take food and drink, because Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala told me one day when the Prophet of Allah Zakaria AS, who is the father of Siti Maryam, entered her worship room, then Prophet Zakaria found that there was food that was not in season, like the example of winter but summer food. If it's summer eating, it is like cool food. People say it's special. Prophet Zakaria asked Siti Maryam, "Oh Maryam, where did you get this food from?" Then Siti Maryam replied that this food is from Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. And the conversation between Prophet Zakaria and Siti Maryam was recorded by Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala in the Quran. And when Maryam conceived and gave birth to Nabi Isa AS, then Nabi Isa AS grew up to be a messenger and became a prophet of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. The story of Nabi Isa AS grew up to be a messenger and become a prophet. Even Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala revealed to Nabi Isa AS a book called Injil, and Nabi Isa, like other prophets, like other messenger, they spread the religion of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, invite people to goodness and reprimands people when they do evil. Among the evils committed by the people of Prophet Isa AS at that time, they often did a lot of destruction on their Torah book. We add to their Torah and add what should not be added according to their heart, and that is why Prophet Isa reprimanded his people for their action. The privilege of the Prophet Isa. Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala has granted some privilege and miracles to Prophet Isa and preserved him from being killed by the people of Israel. With that favor and help, Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala asked Prophet Isa to remember him. When Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala said in the Quran, إذ قال الله يا عيسى ابن مريم اذكر نعمتي عليك وعلى والدتك إذ أيدتك بروح القدس تكلم الناس في المهد وكهلا وإذ علمتك الكتاب والحكمة والتوراة والإنجيل وإذ تخلق من الطين كهيئة الطير بإذني فتنفخ فيها فتكون طيرا بإذني وتبرئ الأكمه والأبرص بإذني وإذ تخرج الموتى بإذني وإذ كففت بني إسرائيل عنك إذ جئتهم بالبينات فقال الذين كفروا منهم إن هذا إلا سحر مبين. Remember when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, O Isa, son of Maryam, remember my favor to you and to your mother when I supported you with Ruhul Qudus, Jibril, so that you spoke to the people and the cradle and in maturity, and when I taught your writing, Al-Hikmah, the power of understanding, the Torah and the Injil, and when you made out of the clay a figure like that of a bird by my permission, and you breathed into it, and it's become a bird by my permission, and you healed those born blind and the lepers by my permission, and when you brought forth the dead by my permission, and when I restrained the children of Israel from you, when they resolved to kill you, as you come to them with clear proof. And the disbelievers among them said, this is nothing but evident magic. That's a little story about the privilege of the Prophet Isa and his mother Maryam, whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered to preach to people and worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.